So have you ever wondered or noticed that in karate classes or classes that come based from that, like Tang Soo Do or other arts, that instructors often count in groups of fours. They count their forms or kata out in, um, you know, groups of four. The 1, 2, 3, 4, or each ni san shi, each ni san shi, often like that in groups of four. And this all started in China, and where the word or the character for four is the same sound as the character or the word for death, and in Japan also. So if you count ichi ni san shi and you say shi, it also has the sound of the word for death. That's why sometimes they call it ichi ni san yon. They'll say yon instead of shi. And not always, but often that's the case. And this started in China and spread out through other countries that were based in the Chinese language or the Chinese characters, such as China itself, Korea, Japan, Vietnam, countries like that. So they all have this unlucky number 4, I guess you could say. That's why you never give any gifts in sets of 4. There's often not a 4th floor. And in Korea, if you go to a hotel, often instead of the number 4 on that floor, they'll just have F. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, F, 5. It's just kind of a unlucky number, I suppose. And it's because of its association or sound that sounds like the word for death. And you go, okay, well, if that's the case, it's unlucky. Why would we count like that in our classes? And I was told from an instructor I had years ago that had trained in Japan for many, decades actually. And he told me that we train and we count and we say the number 4 as shi, which is also death. That we do this to remind us of the seriousness when we train, that if we're training for self-defense, that our life might be on the line one day and that we need to train thinking of that constantly, constantly thinking that we could be attacked and our life might be on the line, that we need to train that seriously. And on a more positive note, we say the word shi, which also sounds like death when we count in Japanese martial arts, because it reminds us that life is short, that death could come at any point, and we need to live, every day to the fullest. So, yeah, that's why we count by 4s, and that's why not only do we count by 4s, but we say shi instead of yon in Japanese martial arts, or similar things in other Asian languages. So, life is short. We need to remember that, and we need to train seriously. And that's why we count in groups of 4s, and that's why we say shi. Hope you got something out of this. And if you like the video, please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll keep these coming.